Hey, darlings, how are you all going? I just wanted to quickly pop in here and check in. How you're all coping. What are your survival methods? If you've got anything to share with anyone, then feel free. But I just thought that I would cover one of the Reiki principles, one that I kind of had to revisit today. And it is the just for today, I will not worry. I've been pretty good actually, but today I just kind of woke up and had to, give myself a bit of a counselling session. And I came back to the Reiki principles. So I just wanted to read out and just, for anyone else who might need to unpack this section of the principles, I'm just going to read out. So someone who worries is a person who spends time thinking about things that may happen. So for me, it was, thinking about my situation at the moment financially and not being able to take my clients and earn an income that way, that sort of thing. So my head just went, oh my God, what about tomorrow? What about next week? What about this? What about rent? What about this? It projected further into the future. Worrying like this puts stress on our bodies. Now, our mental bodies, our physically, emotional, and spiritual. So it creates this domino effect of, dis-ease, basically. It drains us of vital life force, which ironically we need to deal with in order to deal with any crisis. So any situation that may come up, we need that energy, we need that reserve of adrenaline. So it's no use using up all that adrenaline on the what ifs, rather so you've got to bring it back to the right now. Life will throw us a curveball. Hell yeah. We know that. The best way to be prepared for these times is to make sure that we are in optimum condition so that we can think clearly, we're strong enough to act, and our nervous system is not stretched. So that we can react and act from a calm place. So doing our daily self-healing, guys, this is like a really crucial time where it will test us, and whether we, do all the symbols before you go to bed and just, put your hands on your body and fall asleep like that. Allow the healing to take place. Bring in the Reiki energy, Reiki your food, Reiki your pantry, Reiki the fridge, Reiki, everything. It's about keeping our vibrations clear of any, shadows and disharmony, basically. So, some tips to reduce your worries. Be present. Come back to the now. So if you feel like you're thinking about the what ifs, just come back to now. And what can you do in this very moment? What's one small step, one small thing that you can do, some action to take place to, reduce the worry, to feel like there's something in motion to better your situation? So worry presents itself when you get caught up in past events, how you would have liked to, how you would have liked them to go, or to future events in my case, and how they might turn out or may not turn out. Like, bring it back to the truth. The truth is right now in this moment. So neither of these things are being real and standing in your truth in this right now moment. So use your senses to bring you back to the present. So when you feel yourself getting overwhelmed and your brain is taking over and taking you on this amazing, terrifying rabbit hole, come back to now. Close your eyes. What are you feeling? What are you sensing? What are you tasting? Open your eyes and look at what's right in front of you. Come back to the basics, your senses. A second thing that you can do is interrupt your thoughts. So change your state. So if you're sitting there going, oh my God, things are going terribly, oh my God. Change your state, stand up, push your shoulders back, put your boobies out, girls. Lift your chin, just, do something, do some jumping jacks or something. Just change your state, change your body posture. Go and talk to a friend, FaceTime a friend. This has been the best technology ever to get so many people through. Go for a walk around the block in nature, ground yourself, take your shoes off and find a park where there's no one else. And, stomp in the grass, get out in the garden, do your veggie gardens, just churn the soil over, prune, bring some beautiful flowers that you've got outside and bring them inside. Unclutter your space. Yesterday I cleaned my fucking car. It's the first time in 12 months that I've cleaned my car, vacuumed it. It was amazing. So feel like you're being productive, feel like you're achieving things. So when we aren't able to go to work and feel like we're giving the world something, clean up your clutter. And I'm talking skirting boards, do a deep clean, or your cupboards, get rid of the stuff that you don't need or don't use and see if you can repurpose them for something, pot plants or something. Smudge your house, bring in some beautiful smells, scented candles, essential oils, that sort of stuff. And then if it all gets too much, just sit, close your eyes and do your deep belly breathing. Your nervous system will absolutely love you forever. It's the quickest and most simplest way just to reset. Chuck on some music, whether it's upbeat music and you dance around the house or relaxation music to calm down your overthinking. Something, whatever it is, bring in, YouTube's amazing, just nature sounds, maybe running water, beach noises, bird noises, forest noises, that sort of thing. Bring that sort of energy into your space as well. The third thing you can do is take action. Like I said before, so if you're worried about a person, place or situation, you can take action that can help you. So for example, if you are worried about the health of someone or someone's mental health, you might have someone who's in quarantine who hasn't been able to see anybody, or they don't have good contacts. Ring them up, talk to them. If they need, offer your services if they need to go to the doctor, or if they need something from the shops and you're going, ask them, help each other out. And journaling your thoughts, get them out of your head. So all these things that are worrying you, what are they? Acknowledge them, name and shame them. If you write them down and acknowledge them, then you can kind of, they're sort of out of here and down to here, and you can look at them and go, whoa, okay, that's a bit full on. What can I do about this? So, if you're worrying about finances or something, okay, what can I do about finances? Start then to make a list about the things that you can do to better the situation. So that you've got, some answers for yourself to relieve that unconscious fear, just going, oh my God, our unconscious is going to kick in because it's designed to help us survive. So if it's got all these things it's throwing at you, throw some stuff back, throw some answers back. Just prioritize things and keep things simple. Just simplify. Are there things that may not actually need to be done in this moment in time right now? So just make it simple, just basic lists, and stick to some sort of routine. So in this, I'm not going to see anyone, so why should I have a shower? Why should I get dressed? I did a live on my page the other day, and it's like I remember when the kids were young, when I had babies, and you get into that mentality and that cycle of like, I don't, not that I don't care, but it's like, what's the point? What's the purpose? Why do I have to do these things? Like, no one's going to see me. I'm not going anywhere. I don't do anything, and you can start sinking into that, into a bad routine. So, get up, put your alarm on for 9 o'clock, go for a walk, have some sort of routine to, make yourself feel like, you've got a purpose. The fourth thing you can do is meditate or pray, do mantras. So I have these mala beads. I do japa twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. I have 2 mantras that I do, and I do 108 counts of them. So I do 1 round of both the mantras. Or pray. You've got the Reiki box. So put your worries and put the things that you want to send Reiki to, put them in the Reiki box and Reiki the shit out of it. It's, if you want to do something, do a distance healing to, I don't know, someone, a celebrity that might be sick, or a family member that might be sick. Remembering, though, to psychically ask for permission, and if they... just set the intent to send them the healing, and if they're not open to it, to send it to Mother Earth. Constant worry brings in doubt. So when you worry, you go, well, what I have to offer the world isn't really good enough anyway. Everyone's doing it, and you start to doubt yourself. So keep up the good practices. So do the distance healings, and, keep up that feedback from people. Do it on yourself, and keep up your vibration and your inner health. Work to strengthen your connection with yourself and source, God, spirit, whatever you wish to call it. If you've got cards, flick some cards and give yourself a reading. Do some automatic writing, and learn what your higher self is telling you, and sit and meditate and listen to your inner world. Check in with your gut area and see what it's doing. Check in with your heart space and see what that's doing. Check in with your mind and see what that's doing as well. Send love and healing to whatever it is that you are worried about, and trust that you are okay. Again, this is where you can use the Reiki box. You can put all your worries and things that you want to send love and healing to into your Reiki box. So that's a really good action step that you can do as well. It feels like you're contributing, you're giving your energy to somewhere that's needed. And the 5th and last one is to let go and surrender, which is the hard one. But for me, it's like, right, well, what can I do in this moment? And sometimes it's like, well, I've done what I can. I've taken the action steps. And sometimes the next bit can be out of your hands. And so you can put it in the Reiki box, or you can just sit and just trust that whatever is going to unfold is for your highest purpose somehow. There's a lesson in it that you're going to need in the future, either to help yourself or to help others, but just trusting. It's that trusting and letting go and surrender, all those amazing words that's hard, but we can do it, and with practice you can do it, and just trust. So once you've taken the next necessary action and sent your worries love and healing, it is time to let it go. Surrender that you have got this. The tighter you hold on, the more contracted your energy is, remember. So if you're like this, holding on, you can't let anything go, and you can't let anything in. So do your deep breathing, do your japa, do your meditation, and just trust that whatever is unfolding is for the highest good. Release the worry, let go, and just trust. So bring your attention back to the now, very much right now, this millisecond, because it's the only truth in the world for you right now. And it is just, practicing gratitude and acknowledging the negative emotions. Don't bottle them down at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's acknowledging them, putting some action steps in place, and surrendering. And it's just breaking it down, keeping it simple, one day at a time, one moment at a time, so that you don't get overwhelmed with all the stories that may or may not happen. I mean, we can make a million stories and, create a nightmare for ourselves, which can spin us further down into a rabbit hole. So change your state in those situations. Get up, stand up, stomp around. Because it's very, very weird place right now. I have moments of being up and positive and with purpose, and then other days like today I just think, what the fuck? What am I doing? So it's being the witness to the self, observing the self with no judgment, no expectations, and just let go and just have that day of feeling a little bit blah. Make a list of stuff that you might be able to do tomorrow, or when you're feeling a little bit more jovial, so that you can change your thought patterns and change your thinking. But it's just being very mindful of where your thoughts are taking you, what your behaviour's doing and taking you. So just remember that you always have the choice. You always have the choice to think what you want to do, say, react, act, all that sort of stuff. And that's where the power is within you. So hopefully, those 5 tips can help you through this time of worry. And again, as I keep saying, reach out if you need to. If you're really struggling and you're in a fog of anxiety or whatever, reach out and we can do it step by step. And if we need to do a group healing on someone, if anyone wants a group healing or to do a group healing or whatever, get a thread going, get your interest showing. So that's all. So good luck. I will touch base again very, very soon. I do want to create a Tuesday morning check-in, which is just a half an hour Zoom thing where we can just check in to our 3 main centres and just reset, realign, recollaborate, and just know that we're okay. So once I get all that sort of sorted out, I can post a link for that in there too. Lots of breathing, surrender, trust, let go, self-healing, come from love. Love you all. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.